Hello Year 9, this is your fourth music lesson. This music lesson being yet again on music theory and your research project on an artist of your choice. Before we get started with this lesson, if you're looking for any previous lessons, I have put a YouTube link for the playlist of all the lessons so you can find them all. Obviously this will be titled Music Lesson 4, but you can find Music Lessons 3, 2 and 1 on that page. So go have a look if you have not completed any previous lessons, or if you just try to remember anything from previous lessons as well. Ways to upload your work: make sure it's either a Word document, PowerPoint, screenshot of your work, or that you take a picture of any written work and upload it. And then please make sure that you actually go back and complete any previous lessons, as having an understanding of previous lessons will help you, and it's required to effectively complete this lesson and lessons in the future. For today's lesson, we'll sort of continue on from last lesson, so it's to understand various musical terminology and how to use them when analysing music. So I noticed last lesson that a lot of you were able to describe and have an effectively understanding of the musical terminology, such as dynamics or pitch, but you were not very effective at using it in analysing or explaining a song. So that's what we're going to sort of look into today. So at the red box, you were able to describe a song using various terminology. Once you're able to do that, in the yellow box, you should be able to explain the emotional effects of a song using terminology to strengthen your argument. So you say, I think the song sounds sad because the pitch is like this. And then the green box, you were able to discern, so that's tell the difference between, discern various changes throughout a song and describe this using correct terminology. So don't just say that it goes from fast to quick to make sense. You've got to make sure that you're saying the rhythm of the song starts slow with a slow pulse and build. So you're making sure you're using really clear terminology to describe your arguments. So task 1, this is the only task, but for task 1, listen to Broken Leg by Blue Juice and complete the grid below. I have done the first box for you. I've also, in the yellow box just below this, I've put the link to the YouTube video so you can go watch it and listen to the song. I've also put the link in the notes section as well. But yeah, we've got the grid here. Can you please make sure that you draw out that grid in your book and make sure to fill it out as you listen to the song. So I filled out the first one, the keywords: pulse, rhythm, dynamics, texture, instrumentation, and pitch. I filled out for pulse and rhythm. So describe how the keyword is used in a song. The song is has a very upbeat rhythm with a steady pulse and a 4/4 time signature. The song is quite fast. So that's how you're sort of describing the rhythm and pulse of the song. And then you've got to think about what emotional effects this has. So what emotional effects does an upbeat, steady rhythm have to a song? And then, is there anywhere where this might change, where the rhythm or the pulse might change? So that would be for rhythm and pulse. Please also complete this for dynamics, for texture, for instrumentation, and pitch. Please as well make sure that you use proper sentences and key terminology when describing the song. So I don't want anyone to be just writing like one-word answers. Like if there's anywhere where this song might change, I don't want you just to put yes or no, for example. I'm looking for proper sentences, proper grammatically correct sentences, and good terminology when describing the song so it's clear. And then you can use last week's work to obviously help you in filling this out, to remind you what the terminology means and how you can effectively describe it. So it's just make sure you take your time filling out that task. Once you've done that, you can continue with your research projects on your favorite artist. For this week, you should be thinking about completing slides 6, 7 and 8 as we get closer towards the deadline, the 12th of February. We should have about 2 weeks to finish and submit your project. 2 weeks left, not much time at all, so please keep continuing with it as we work towards that deadline. Thank you very much for listening, and well done for continuing on. I will talk to you very soon.